WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
It's Sunday. Are you ready for some football? Commanders are back at home at Northwest Stadium taking on the Giants. Now, you'll notice some clouds just as the game is getting underway, but by the time we get to halftime, there's plenty of sunshine. Temperatures are in the 70s. It's going to be great, as I like to call it, victory weather out there at Northwest Stadium. Now, we're looking at Futurecast over the next few hours. You can see, yes, some showers during tailgate, but as we get into the afternoon, those showers move out and it's going to be dry out there. Maybe a towel to help dry off any seat that is wet before or after those showers begin to clear the area. So speaking of games on Monday, how do you feel if your team wins or loses could impact your work? Research shows that if your team loses, well, of course, you're irritable, but you're also less focused and less productive at work. If your team wins, research has found up to a 12% boost in productivity. But what could also be distracting people at work? Fantasy football. Research shows that employers lose billions of dollars on lost productivity from workers researching players, trying to get their fantasy football teams together, chatting about it. But research also shows that if this is sort of controlled, if there's some guardrails on it and managed properly, it could be a good work team building experience. All right, back to your local forecast. We say goodbye to the rain and hello to the sun. It is back for several days. Showers are clearing by the afternoon. We have some sunshine and no rain for the rest of the week. So this is what it looks like for the rest of your day. By 1 o'clock, 72 degrees, still a bit cloudy there, 73 by 3 p.m., right around 74 by 5 o'clock and 71 by 7 o'clock in the evening. On Futurecast, we can see this last little bit of shower activity pushing out by 3:30. Everyone's in the clear. Could be a few showers left over Ocean City, but the rest of the DMV is dry and more sun is working its way in. We continue to track Hurricane Kiko. This major hurricane, it is small there, but you can see it is quite mighty, packing winds up to 125 miles per hour and gusts at 145 miles per hour. This is now just about 785 miles east of Hawaii. So what we'll see is that this storm will continue to weaken as it gets closer to the island. By Monday, it's a Category 1 storm well north of the island. By Tuesday, it's a little bit closer, goes from a Category 1 to a tropical storm. But you can see that on this model run, it is moving just a little bit further north. It could be in the center of anywhere here, and that whole line has moved a little bit further north. So what this means is that Hawaii may avoid a direct hit, but could still feel some impacts with that storm passing so close. Some of the outer bands could still bring rain to the island chain and also some big swells and higher rip current risk. So it's something that we'll be watching as this passes by between Tuesday and Wednesday of the coming week. On your 7-day forecast, tracking 70s and sunshine for almost the entire week. 76 tomorrow with more sun, right at 78 Tuesday with sunshine. Wednesday, upper 70s. We do bump up to the 80s for your Thursday, but we're back into the 70s for Friday and Saturday with that sunshine sticking around. Now, on the extended forecast, I see the trend of the 70s for the next few days, but then after that, as we get into that next week of September, by mid-September, we're looking at a surge of the 80s once again, back up to 84 and the mid-80s as we head to the next week of September. So the 10-day temperature trend shows a little bit of warming as we get deeper into the month.